Welcome back.
Yeah.
Take two here.
We literally just did like a 10-minute video of what we were planning on doing, and we went through a couple matchups, but we're back. Yeah,
nothing was recording.
So what we're going to do is like a little side bet between me and Bryan. It's going to be a $20 bet throughout the whole year of basically pick'ems of the league, each week by week. And we're going to go through each player, and you guys are going to see who we're going to pick.
Yeah, so every matchup, every week. So week one previews, here you go, pick them. First matchup, which we just did,
Yeah.
myself versus Luis. So, again, we're going to each make a pick, and at the end of the week, whoever has the most right wins the week.
Yep. And we're going to group them. So, like, by position, we're going to do quarterback, then kind of like running back, receiver, tight end, flex, you know.
Yeah, so to get started, start with the best team. That's usually the best method.
Ooh,
so,
Jets suck?
Yeah, my team, Jets suck. Obviously going to win the league.
Just fumble?
Yeah, exactly. Love the logo. And Luis's team, who basically I drafted for him. So these are kind of my team and my side.
I thought Jared drafted for Luis.
Jared was trying to dog him early in that draft.
Oh, yeah.
I saved
Well,
him.
Jared, that's messed up.
Yeah, Jared sucks. We'll get to Jared's horrible team later.
Oh.
All right, so first matchups here, we got quarterbacks Mahomes for Luis and Russell Wilson for myself.
So I'm going Mahomes.
I do have a good matchup against Seattle, but it's hard to compete against Mahomes, so I'll give him that. Go to the running backs. My running back to Dalvin against Green Bay, Cam Akers tonight at Buffalo. Two decent running backs, I'll say it. Pretty solid.
Yeah, solid. I mean, that's a tight matchup, but I'm going to have to give it to Luis on that one.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Derrick Henry against the Giants. We are starting like a practice squad player, so
Yeah,
a
I think
linebacker.
the Jets and the Giants have like two worst defenses in the league. So
Yeah, and then he's got Saquon going against Tennessee again. I hope Saquon has a good year, but I hope he has a bad week maybe.
I think he's going to be bad, but whatever.
Yep. Next, we got wide receivers. Louis got Keenan Allen and Jalen Waddle. I got Jamar Chase and DK Metcalf. I mean, it's got to be me.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
gonna
just better.
go with you in this one because
Yeah.
I like Chase and Metcalf's a freaking monster.
Tight ends, Gesicki. I got Hawkinson. Two kind
That's
of.
kind of washed. I don't really care about that matchup at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And Singletary versus Godwin, we just talked about this. I don't know if Godwin's going to be playing. So.
Yeah, but I got Brees Hall and Kadarius Toney on the bench.
And Louis, you need to change your flex. We talked about this.
Yeah, Devin Singletary
See
can't
if
go.
Michael Thomas is playing.
Yeah, or Amari Cooper.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's also a PPR league, isn't it?
It is.
So you get points per reception.
Or half PPR. I believe
and,
you said
and
it.
freaking what's his name doesn't even catch balls really. Singletary, right?
Yeah, no.
He's just trash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'm going Luis.
And obviously, I'm taking the best team in the league, Brian.
So we have our first.
The one
endeavors.
true Brian Morrison, you snake.
Wow.
Next, we got Vinny and Jared Root. This matchup.
The fake Vinny.
Yeah, the fake Vinny. Let me clarify. Who did bring a trapper? I think he brought his Hello Rings End notebook.
He did. Yeah, and we thought it was like a cheat sheet, but it was actually his freaking Hello Rings End
Yeah,
binder.
what a giant nerd move, but
Yeah.
whatever.
We won't judge you.
Yeah, and then we got ESPN's predicting Jared pretty easily here, 53% with like a 10-point advantage.
Yeah, I think Jared's gonna blow by this week, but we'll
Yeah.
go through the matchups anyways.
Vinny, it seems like this was your first fantasy draft, so
Yeah.
I'm really happy you're here.
Yeah,
And
next time I'll help you out a little bit.
if you have
Maybe
questions, feel free to ask because it seems like you could use a few pointers.
Yeah.
So quarterbacks, Cousins versus Burrow. It's Burrow.
Crazy, yeah.
Next, we got Javonte and Elijah Moore are your running backs. I'm not a big Javonte guy. Could be wrong. Juicy matchup against Seattle and Elijah Mitchell. The Bears also stink.
I don't like Elijah Mitchell. I think that's a running back by committee, like I said
But
before.
it just doesn't matter because you're facing Jonathan Taylor and Aaron Jones.
Yeah, it does.
Just
It's
better
gonna-
backs.
yeah.
Those are the two best backs.
Exactly. Good luck, Vinny.
Receivers, though, Justin Jefferson, Michael Pittman, better, definitely better.
Dang.
Going against Green Bay, a little bit of a tough matchup. They got good corners. And then on the other side, you got Mike Williams and Cortland Sutton.
I'm going with Vinny on this particular one.
I do think it's close, though. It's not as lopsided as the running backs were.
I don't know.
Cortland Sutton's a juicy matchup against Seattle.
Yeah, Sutton's the big
Michael
factor
Pittman's-
of that. Too.
Yeah, and then Michael Pittman's got to go in.
Yeah.
Tight ends, Darren Waller versus Knox. Again,
It's Waller
Waller's
all the
just
way.
better.
Yeah.
Just better. The flex, we got Bateman versus the Jets, who are trash, so that's
Exactly.
pretty decent. And then Miles Sanders, again, a pretty good starting running back against Detroit, too. So
That's a pretty good.
it's close. Both juicy. I would go Sanders, honestly. Running backs. I mean, Bateman's kind of the only target for
But does,
Baltimore.
yeah, I feel like
Defenses, nobody cares, and then kickers care even
we're not
less.
even going to go through that.
Yeah.
But
I care
I'm
about
sorry.
kickers more than Vinny, but that's about it.
Yeah. You know? No, I don't. Fuck you.
I think we're both team root.
Going root. Yep.
Both team root.
No problem.
Vinny, thanks again for the 50. You're very charitable, nice guy.
Nice donation.
Yeah, Chris, no-show Barbaro versus Vinny. I think I'm the real Vinny.
Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny,
Danny
Suck a
fumbles.
D, Dukoski.
Yeah, Giants suck.
Yeah. All right. Quarterback matchup.
Well, you went kicker first round, so I mean it doesn't.
Oh, we should start with the kicker then. Yeah, Justin Tucker versus McManus. I'd give the edge to Tucker.
Yeah, I mean it was your number one pick. I hope it would be the best in the league.
Yeah. Quarterbacks, we got Dak versus Hurts. Dak against Tampa, and he's questionable.
I'm gonna go with Hurts in that.
I do think it's close though. Then you get to running backs. Chris no show. He's got Harris and Elliott. Well, you have McCaffrey and Swift. I like both McCaffrey and Swift better.
Yeah, I don't know how Elliott's actually going to be this year. You kind of had a
tough matchup against Tampa too.
So I'm going. I mean, I know this is going to be all biased, but I'm going with my running backs.
And then we got for receivers, you have CD and McLaurin, and he's got Devontae, Johnson, and T. Higgins.
Yeah,
I mean it's close, but I do think you have the top two of the four.
Yeah, I'm going with mine. McLaurin versus Jacksonville is probably going to be an easy matchup.
Yeah, tight ends is Ertz and Goddard. I mean,
that's a wash.
Yeah,
both of them.
Yeah,
pretty decent.
Flex Antonio Gibson and Cooks. I mean, I would give it to Cooks here. People are kind of down on Antonio Gibson, but didn't the backup get shot?
Yeah.
So it's a safer bet week one.
And I feel like they don't really even have a backup really right now besides McKissick, right? But he's a third down back, so I think Gibson's going to have the.
Yep, I agree.
Workload.
So, I mean, it's kind of a clean sweep for you. I also think, speaking of getting shot, maybe next year's rule books, if you don't show up for the draft, you get shot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'll
take a leg,
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
So, yeah, I'm
kind of a clean sweep.
I'm going me, and I think Brian's going to go me.
I mean, you drafted a kicker first round, so you're probably going to be not getting wins this year, but whatever. Yeah, you knew the risk. All right, next we got the Nick matchup here. Nick Pierdeluca versus Nick. Brought a binder to a draft at a bar.
Yeah. Or versus Nick, I don't even look at my phone.
Nick will never look at this again.
Fantasy football, you're probably not going to set your matchups. This is going to be your only week where it's like, oh, you're actually competitive.
Yeah, dude can barely manage Stratford, let alone a football team. Got him. Boom, roasted Nick.
Wow.
All right, what do we got here? So quarterbacks, we got Herbert, Murray.
I think going Herbert.
Yeah, slightly. I mean, both decent matchups. And then running backs, Pierre-Luc has got Connor and Jacobs versus Kamara and Pollard. I mean, Pollard's a backup, which hurts.
I think we both agree on this that Connor and Jacobs would take that. Connor had 14.
I mean, Kamara is the best back by far of the four.
Yeah.
So he could carry you, but otherwise, Edge, Pierre-Luca.
Overall,
yeah.
And running backs you get.
Yeah, receivers for Binder Nick is Stephon Diggs and A.J. Brown, while couldn't manage a transfer Nick is Devontae Adams and Allen Robinson.
Holy shit.
I mean, this is close. Devontae and I think Pierre-Luca's got a better.
I think Allen Robinson's going to have a huge year. He wasn't used right in Chicago, and now he's on a championship team. So,
although tonight with Diggs and Robinson could tell a lot about this matchup.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see tonight in a couple hours. So
yeah, exactly.
Grab your beers.
Tight ends, Nick. You have George Kittle, who's hurt almost as much as Marco, so that's not a good sign.
Versus Herb Smith Jr., a big question mark.
Yeah, who just stinks. So this is a toss up for the garbage.
This is all just garbage.
Yeah. All right, now we're down to flexes. Juju versus Amon St. Brown.
Okay.
I mean, both target monsters because they're the only good players on their team, really.
Well, you got Kelsey on KC at least, but
that's true. You're right. Yep.
But yeah, receiver wise, I'm gonna go with Juju just because he's plays with Mahomes. But
yeah, I might go. Actually, I'll go the opposite. I'll go the Lions just because they'll be down a lot, so they'll have to throw.
Okay, airing the ball out.
Yeah. I mean, this one's close.
This is a lot closer than I like, but I'm gonna go Nick Pierdeluca in this one because his running backs and
I'm gonna go Nick as well. Nick Stratford gang, suck at Madison. Yeah. So we'll do.
What the hell is Madison? Isn't it like a hardware store or something?
Yeah, the Walmart of Rings End.
Okay.
Yeah. So hey, draft like they were.
Yeah.
Nice. Here's a smiley face sticker. Good draft. Yeah. All right, here we go. What else? Next matchup, second to last matchup is Fern, the Capitan.
The other Brian.
Yeah, versus the fake Bryan Morrison, Brian number 2.
Bumblebee Tuna.
Yeah,
okay.
Good team name.
Yeah. Is that Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is Fern's first
and
fantasy
we didn't even
football
know
team.
We were like freaking blasted him the whole time.
Yeah, and also funny that
Fern.
ESPN's projecting him to win. How's that make you feel, Morrison?
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Literally, dude popped his cherry last week, and he's already beaten you.
He didn't even know how to set up his fantasy league until like yesterday.
Yeah. Oof.
Loser. No, I'm kidding.
Quarterbacks. Fern's got A-Rod. And you got Lamar Jackson.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to go Lamar Jackson. He's playing the Jets.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
a Jets fan, but
it's a
let's
juicy
be
matchup.
real. Yeah.
Running backs, we got Joe Mixon and Fournette versus Chubb and Eckler.
Wow, that's a really good matchup right there.
It's pretty decent.
Carolina with Nick Chubb and Raiders versus Eckler. Oh. I'm going with
Dallas and Pittsburgh are tough defenses.
Yeah, I'm going with
I might go
I'm
Morrison
sorry.
there. So far, Morrison, clean sweep. Receivers, we got Renfro and Thielen. Oof.
He took Renfro in the fourth.
He
I'm sorry,
did.
Fern, but
And then you got DJ Moore and Mooney. I mean, not great either, but
No.
definitely better.
yeah, I like Moore.
And then Kyle Pitts at tight end versus Kelsey. I mean, that's a tie. Those are beasts right there.
I'm going Kelsey. I just think he's going to be eaten this year with Mahomes and no Hill. So
Yeah, true. I mean, but everybody's on Kyle Pitts, like the unicorn tight end.
I do like Kyle Pitts too.
Flex, we got Marquise Brown versus Damian Harris. I mean, there's 9 running backs in
I'm
New
going
England.
Marquise Brown.
By far. I don't think that one's close. And then defense kicker, nobody cares. Except for Nick, who didn't show up to the draft.
Yeah, so first round.
So, I mean, we kind of picked Morrison there by, like, every position.
Fern, I'm sorry, but I'm going Morrison on that. Are we only going to disagree on one thing?
No, I'm taking Fern because I'm the true Bryan.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Wow. Fern, you got a supporter.
that's right. Stratford gang.
Okay. Actually, yeah, you know what? No.
All right, final matchup here. We got Santolini versus Jason, who finally paid.
Yeah, Jason, the last guy to pay.
All right, the old guy here took the old guy, Tom Brady. Jason has Josh Allen. I mean, you
I'm
got
going Josh Allen.
Yeah, probably the front runner for MVP this year too.
Yeah, Bill's supposed to win the Super Bowl as well, which is, but whatever.
And then running back David Montgomery, Etienne. It's pretty weak running
That's
backs.
a question mark in Etienne,
But on the other side, you got A.A. Zone, who's a
backup.
split, and then Edwards-Helaire, who's also not great. So, I mean, that's kind of a tie in my
That's
eyes.
a wash. Yeah, that's tough.
Matchups, we got San Fran and Washington versus Minnesota and Arizona. I mean, I watched again.
Yeah.
Receivers, you got Cooper Kupp and Tyreek Hill for big-time Timmy Jim. And then
Holy
Debo and Judy on the other side. I mean, Debo and Judy's decent.
I'm
but
sorry. I'm going.
it's
with
not Kupp and
Tim Santolini.
yeah,
on that one.
dominant.
Yeah.
Tight end, you got Dalton Schultz
Oh,
and
wow.
Mark.
I'm going Mark Andrews all day.
Yeah.
Jets can't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah. And then flex, we got Devontae Smith, Mike Evans, another.
Wow,
I mean,
that's a good. This is a
Tim
good matchup.
has Kupp, Hill, and Evans. That's pretty sick.
I think he did go.
I think in
wide
that order.
receiver, heavy. Yeah.
And then-
That's a wash. And
That's a wash? No, Mike Evans. Devontae Smith?
Devontae
Jalen Hurts can't throw. I watched him lose to the Giants last year, and he threw 3 picks. He can't throw.
But you were just saying before that he was better than.
He's a
freaking
running back. He was better than whoever that was.
Dak Prescott, who has 5,000 yards almost every year.
You're right.
What the fuck?
I think we picked the same team there, so it doesn't matter. Whatever, fuck you. And then benches, nobody cares. Defense, Giants, actually. That's a juicy. And the Jets, they cancel each other out.
Yeah, that does cancel.
The defenses will lead the teams in scoring now.
Flacco's going to throw like 3 pick sixes. So.
All right, so we're both. Oh, so who are you picking? I'm going
I'm
Santolini.
I'm going Santolini only because of your wide receivers.
Yeah, they're just loaded.
Yeah. Sorry,
Um,
Jason.
All right, so to recap here, we pretty much agree on everything except for I'm taking myself, you're taking Louis, and then I'm taking Fern, and you're taking
The other Brian.
Morrison. So
So it's the matchup of the Bryans.
yeah. Yeah. So that's it. So this is what we'll do weekly. We'll try not to roast your teams too bad.
Yeah. Make sure you guys tune in.
If you have any problem, John G's number's on the internet, so you
Yeah.
can cry to him because we don't care.
All right. Yeah. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah. See ya.